Oh dear. People get they spend money and they still don't know how to act. And gunfire erupts in this mall here in Jersey Gardens. And I'm telling you, as a New Jersey native and a black man, somebody got the last pair of Jordans and somebody didn't like that. And I'm trying to be cheeky about it, but it's sad that I can't really be cheeky about it because half of the time this is what it happens, what it comes down to. It's happened in Newport Center Mall. There was stabbings and shootings over being in line over the Jordans. And I kid you not, priorities are messed up. And yes, this is America. And I'm not a person who delves heavy into politics, but I'm going to just keep it like this. This is America. This is Black America. This is dysfunction. I don't know who started the gunfire, but I got a good suspicion. I really do. I have a good suspicion. And it ain't me being like, oh my God, I'm a self-hater. No. No. Everybody from every walk of their life shop at that mall, especially on the weekend, especially around the time stimulus comes in, because it's the biggest mall in the area and you don't have to travel far, especially from Newark, Jersey City, and other cities nearby. They all meet. People who don't know each other, people don't get along with one another, all types of walks of Negroes, all riffraff meet there, you know? So I'm not surprised if this turns out to be the case. I mean, if it's not, I'd be shocked. And the thing is, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, you need to do this, do that. No, it was expected, to be honest with you. A lot of stuff I've just been looking back and not participating in. As for stereotypes, that's me blowing everything the first few days. I went and bought, of course, I bought some groceries, bought a couple of things, spoiled myself, and only scratched the surface. Because you get older, you got a job, there's a lot of stuff you can get already, and a lot of things are like, you know what? Am I going to force myself to buy stuff that I don't use? Hell, I use soap. I use lotion. I play video games when I get a chance. So I bought some for a cheap price. Yes, I eat. So I got some food. But people were in there like, oh, I'm going to buy a bowl of juice. Like, you had to see at Walmart today. I kid you not. All the sugary drinks. All just the junk food. And I'm like, I just did a video about stuff like this. And how when you see women shopping, especially women of color, God damn it, man, pay attention to that cart. And then look at the kids. Oh yeah, that's right. And I seen one with 4 small children. 4 of them. No father in sight. And I'm like, bruh. No, they too busy over at Jersey Garden shooting people. Over some goddamn sneakers. More than likely. And I'm like, I can't be shocked at this. I just find this pretty hilarious because it's to be expected. Jordans. That man who cared more about sneaker sales than doing what's right. And you're gonna support him. I like a lot of stuff LeBron James do. And I don't have a pair of his sneakers ever. Let alone getting into trouble and getting into some beef in the place. Putting a black eye on black people. This is why I have certain partners I work with ask me questions about the culture. I like, look, man, you work in Jersey City. You work in one of the worst parts of the city, and now you letting that show you. And I'm like, you're a perfect example that the media and proximity works. You see it on the news, and then you work in a city that perpetuates that stereotype, and you just think all of us are like that. And I told them, look at me, I'm sitting in this ambulance like that. I'm from there. I know how that I have it inside me, but I didn't let it consume me, didn't succumb to it. All right, so in that case, you can't just be going on. But I'm at this point where I'm not tap dancing for nobody's validation. I'm going to explain to you exactly like what it is. I'm like, you understand, there's a lot of layers to what controls the culture, from the media down to the people, and generational curses. Generational curses. Like, we had a situation where a young officer lost his life about 5-6 years ago. I was there in the hospital working night detail as a housekeeper when they tried to save his life. He was only 20 years old. He was killed. He was killed by a local pookie whose booger wolf of a wife is still uncooperative and anti-law enforcement. To this day, she got relatives and offspring who are career criminals getting shot, shooting people. Don't say nothing to nobody. F these officers, blah, 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 this, that, and the fourth. And y'all want to blame just black men for this dysfunction, when you got the beautiful black queens relishing in that and condoning it. She was like Queen Gorgo to Leonidas. You know how she was, you seen 300, you see how she was down. She was down. She even boned another dude to help Leonidas. And then when that dude deceived her, she stabbed him in the gut and killed him. We got a lot of Gorgos in the black community. Y'all don't know that. Y'all all want to just look at Pookie and Ray Ray. Pookie and Ray Ray got a mom. And more than likely, she's a Queen Gorgo. So, all this shooting and all this, well, this is one shooting, but I expect more to happen. It's Saturday night. It's stimulus weekend. There's a lot of robbing to be done, a lot of drinking, and disorderly conduct to be happening. And you're going to see the yuppies downtown are going to go out on Grove Street, enjoy themselves, get absolutely blasted, and stumble back into their elevator, into their nice little posh apartments downtown. While the homeless black people up here and the riffraff are going to consume one another. Priorities, man. Priorities. But I digress. So anyway, because I'm a fury, I'm here. And now I'm out. Peace.